What's up, guys? Pittsburgh Weiss Schwarz back again. For all you guys who want to fuck Leonardo da Vinci, we got Fake Grand Order.
Yikes.
Joined by
He's
Andy and Brian.
A heroic spirit.
Hello.
She.
Oh.
And we are joined by two guests today, not one but two. Ollie returning.
Hey.
Wow.
And we have Dan.
Hello.
I love Fate.
So yeah, new standalone Fate set, not Neo Standard with anything. It's like Apocrypha on its own. You probably heard of the mobile game. But yeah, we're going to jump right into it. I'm going to start with Draw Deck.
So it's not Neo Standard at all. Like you can't mix?
No.
Or...
Not at all.
No, not at all.
It's like a pop card, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if it was like, Fujimi, where it's like you could play it with Data Live, but you're not gonna.
Traits are all like different anyways, so like
yeah.
It was.
All right, cool. Let's just dive right in, right?
Yep. You're
you
first.
Got this Gilgamesh, or is it Gilgamesh?
It's Gilgamesh.
It's definitely
Yes,
good.
Okay. It's always Gilgamesh. At the beginning of your main phase, look at the top card of your library, put it on the top of your deck or into the waiting room, and Brainstorms to draw a card. Like every trial deck
Yeah.
lately.
Every TD gets one.
It's a fine profile for a draw Brainstorm.
Yeah.
Like definitely would make you want to consider, playing a draw Brainstorm. It's a pretty good effect. You get to do it every turn.
Yeah, I like the C+. It's like, we've seen these so many times. If you're like super hard up for the main phase surveil,
I can't edit the thing!
you gotta open the new link.
The other
This
way.
is pretty much the only effect I would like reasonably want to see on a draw Brainstorm for me to consider it.
I feel like power effects would be pretty good too.
Yeah.
Like the Quince cards, the Quince Brainstorms from the TD.
Yeah, I
Alright.
guess those are okay.
Yeah, because they're global 500 on and off turn. Well, one is on, one is off turn, because there'd be and if you play both of them, you have global 500 every turn.
Broken.
I mean, you could maybe run this as like your primary Brainstorm, though. You could maybe get away with this as like just a
no,
draw Brainstorm.
the lack of selectivity on a draw is pretty crippling.
Good for a TD.
It is good for a TD. It's probably one of the best TD profiles.
They keep printing it. So.
Mhm.
All right, we can move on. Brian.
All right, we've got this Ishtar. She's a free runner.
Green free runner.
Pretty
Yeah.
whatever.
It's
Turn 1+, but
You already have better turn 1+s in the set.
well, not just in this set, but like free runners overall are pretty low quality pluses.
Yeah, they're also like not in the best position right now because of how powerful tri-fielding is nowadays.
Oh yeah, just like general note. In the lens of the English meta is like the general thing. So, but free runners in English are just worse because Chaser's a thing now. So like, and there's things that there's
With
like
more and more sets getting it too. Like Mob Psycho has like their own Goblin Slayer, kind of. That was spoiled the other day.
Goblin Slayer is also a lot more popular in English than JP.
Yeah. The free runners are worse.
Yep.
But if you need like a free runner that's a Ishtar and it's green, got this. If you don't want to play the coin flip for some reason.
Also comes foil.
Does it? This comes
Yeah.
foil.
It's the triple A.
Oh, never mind. B- then.
Yeah. C+.
goes in your Ishtar Waifu deck.
Thanks for letting me know.
Wait, that's
C+.
not Rin?
What do you mean? What are you talking about? This is Fake Grand Order, Andy.
Who's Rin?
We have to reskin all the fake characters as other characters.
Hold on, we still have Gilgamesh though, but Rin's not Rin.
Yeah, but that's Caster Gilgamesh is different.
Yeah.
It's not the same man.
He's totally different.
It's not the same at all.
I hate Fate. All right, moving on. Okay, what's this fucker's name? Enkidu, right?
Enkidu or
Enkidu.
Kingu.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Kingu is the
Kingu?
actually named.
All right.
Spoilers.
Whoa, spoilers. On play, if you have another character, this is a 4 or 5 for the turn. I hate it.
Not good.
Yeah, it's like an F plus. Like,
Really?
They keep printing these in trial decks. I don't even know if it's a plus. Probably just an F.
Just
Probably just an F.
Like I guess it gets over any early size or oversize you need to at level 0 if you just want to like hit over something, but
No
This-
point.
It
you could
doesn't
just
really
play
do
like
anything.
anything else.
Yeah.
Like-
it's literally only to kill an oversize, so like that's not really going to
Right.
be.
Yeah.
It's such a fringe use case.
It's pretty bad.
You'd rather run your own oversize.
Yeah, just play a good
Yeah.
oversize like a vanilla 3K.
Yeah. Honestly,
Yeah.
I'd run a vanilla 3K over this card.
This card dies to a vanilla 3K.
It
So
does.
Yeah, broken. All right, next you did.
another Enkidu, 500 per other character encore.
Pretty.
6K and on
Yeah,
card.
it's
Pretty
Mhm.
like I mean it's like kind of playable, but
Yeah,
it still
it's
probably
not-
wouldn't run
it,
it.
Not
it
terrible, but I
doesn't
would
do
say,
anything anymore. I think oversizes aren't good enough anymore.
At level
Yes.
1, they're not for sure.
Especially since like combos nowadays are starting to like hit 6K naturally.
Yeah.
They
There's
just sit at
there's just no
6K.
reason. There's just no reason for this kind of profile
Like-
anymore.
Whoa.
I mean, I
Once you
kind of
reach
like
level
that it's I kind of like that it's a costless though. Like if you just need like a big body like level 1 just to like attack with.
But like you don't. That's not what you want at 1. When you play a card at level 1, you want something pretty impactful.
I guess it's just not a spike, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like it doesn't actually.
I mean,
Do
maybe if you
anything?
just want to like hit over something and then be able to back it up on the way back. It sits at 6.
Also,
Not great,
because
but
it's okay, and like even in the context of the deck, because you're running standby for the most part, you're gonna have bigger bodies.
yeah.
Especially because like you want to fill the traditional level 1 combo in the deck,
Like-
even when you're
Mhm.
running standby. So like, are you really gonna run this as your auxiliary level 1?
Probably not. It's pretty tough to just fit a beefy level 1 in nowadays.
Yeah, it's
space.
the opportunity cost of running it's pretty high.
It's a good way to put it.
Moving on. You, Ollie.
We got this 2/1 Merlin. It's a 500 level sys, and then rest to check top and put it back. That's,
You just rest it to look at top, not
Yeah, so it's just
top,
rest,
top
top,
check
rest
too.
off, look at top.
Yeah,
You're not
Wait.
really doing
Yeah.
anything.
no,
This
rest,
isn't
look at
even
top,
an
put it
on
back.
play. Wait, you only get to look at it, and
Yeah, you just
you-
get to look at it.
why
It's
doesn't
once
this
per
have
turn.
the constant effect like the Aritha back row? This is just terrible.
Yeah,
This is
Aren't
like
these
pretty
usually,
bad.
Like, aren't these usually scry effects too?
Isn't there like a costless
No,
1K
just-
back row or something in this set? Dude,
it's global 1K off turn, and then it has a pay 2 minus a soul or something like that.
I mean that just sounds so much better than this
Yeah,
card.
that's
Yeah, this
Yeah, this
guy's
card sucks.
mediocre.
It gives you power on turn,
It
I
does.
guess.
and I think that's very important in a standby deck because you want your things to live. If you're like crashing anything on your board, you start falling very behind.
You are the only one who owns this set, Dan, so I'll trust.
I don't even know if there's any like real ways to like actually be cute with that top check either. Is there?
It helps a little bit when you have your 2/2 Gilgamesh out and you're trying to decide your attack order.
Oh,
Because
true.
you're also playing standby.
Yeah.
You want to attack in the correct order, but it's not that impactful.
Yeah.
I tried it. I cut it for the other 2/1 assist.
Maybe just as like a standby target, like you can incidentally just play over something, and we'll like maybe do something next turn.
Yeah, because it's competing with the 2/1 global 1K. Is that tap that rests itself to pump power. But that's a later on card.
All right, we can move on.
Yep,
Back around.
got quirky purple. I don't know
Lol-
which
Lolly
shredder
Rider.
this is. Lolly Rider.
Lolly Rider.
On attack, choose a Chaldea or a Babylonia character and give it 3K. She can choose herself. She can choose someone else.
Yeah, sucks.
Yeah, it's
Pretty
not good.
underwhelming.
It's not underwhelming. It's trash.
That's bad, yeah.
Yeah, that's not a good card.
Like you're
This
paying
trial
one.
deck's starting to look like a trial deck, guys.
Yeah,
Yep, We're at
Yeah.
that
Oh,
point.
well, speaking of the
This
reason you're
trial
buying
deck
it,
looks like a trial deck.
let's move on.
This is worse than a lot of trial
All
deck
right.
cards.
We've got the card,
Oh, good
Gilgamesh,
card.
one who sees everything. For each of your other Chaldea or Babylonia character gets 1,000 power, gets up to 10/5 with a full board. On direct attack, you can choose a Chaldea or Babylonia character in your waiting room and put it into your stock.
Let's
Look,
go
guys,
cutest.
It's coitus, yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, it's a good
You
card.
good?
I mean, you stand by it. If you play standby, you play the card.
Yeah, this is the reason you play.
It's
pretty
like
much.
B plus, A minus, something in there. I still don't know if I'm like a believer in Cocutus in general.
Is it worth going into like that strategy now? I mean, I know we talked about it in the Overlord video, but maybe like for the newer viewers who didn't see that set or whatever.
So the big difference between this set and Overlord, where Overlord it's very over centralizing to your strategy, because the whole thing is like you stand the Cocutus and you attack with it on that turn. Where in this deck you play a traditional on reverse plussing combo off that standby, and then you just swing with this the next turn. So you just play this as your standby target. You don't really give a shit because you're like more of a normal deck, and then you like get free stock for winning lanes.
Because like the issue with Overlord was it's a 4 standby deck that banked on getting the standby. FGO functions as a deck without getting the standby.
Which I
And,
guess makes Cocutus a lot better because it's not so over centralizing to your game plan.
He's
Right.
incidental benefits.
But
Because Overlord,
correct me if I'm wrong, but the standby deck with this Gilgamesh is like the big meta deck in Fate Grand Order.
Yeah, it's the most
Right.
played deck.
So you'll need to pick up the trial decks for
Yeah.
Yes.
210k.
Yes,
I assume there's only 2 of these in here in a trial deck, so you'll need 2
Yes.
TDs.
I imagine so.
And we always like to tell our viewers if they need to buy 1 or 2. There's definitely a 2.
And right now he's selling for about 5 USD. So I think once it comes to NA, it's probably going to be 5 to 10.
Yeah, so you'll get your
Oh
money
my
back
God.
on your TDs. I mean,
Mhm.
Cocutus is like that too. He's like $6-8 or something.
Yes.
It's like Mask from Slime. It's
It just
ridiculous.
pays for your TD.
Pays for your TD, yeah.
But yeah, if you want to hear us like argue about Cocutus for way too long, you can like go to the Overlord TD video. We like cover this profile a lot in there, but we won't waste the time here.
Yeah, I mean, that's how they sell TDs. They stick the staples in them.
All right, we got my girl, Ishtar. Let's place from hand to stage. Look at top 3. Choose one of them, add it to hand. Ditch the rest. So top check 3, add 1. Then on attack, pay 2, ditch a card, burn 1. Off finisher. Dan, is the deck like hard up for dig into CX? Like on so this is like an actual like card you'd consider as an
I'd
off
consider
finisher.
it as a like
One
yeah,
off.
as a one of. The thing is, there's an early play Rin in the set, Ishtar Rin, that is a top check X.
Oh, okay.
And so if you're digging for your climax, that is probably your go-to card.
Okay.
But this is also a pay 2 ditch 1 burn 1, which I don't think is that relevant considering how stock heavy your finisher is.
Pay 2, ditch 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
It might be a nice little incidental thing to have, especially if you can, stand by this a level
if you have
early.
the space,
Gives you an
right?
option.
Like it's an option to stand by early, yeah. But if you're trying to play it at level 3, like if you're standbying at 2, your targets are usually the 3/2 Merlin assist, your early play, or like then you're also running the 3/2 Mashu that gives global 1500 to your front row. Because you're trying to wall them out. And
Mhm.
so if you're standbying this out at 2, you're losing a lot of pressure on your field.
So off finisher for
Maybe like a more
maybe not
aggressive build.
standby decks, I
'Cause,
guess.
like,
Yeah.
Card's
if you're
fine
play-
though.
I was gonna say if you're playing this at your level 3 turn, you're not playing your combo that same turn.
Yeah, it's
I
like
think.
you whiffed, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Too much stock.
Yeah.
All right, empty bag. We don't have to waste
I
time.
love it.
Bag.
We do love
Big.
bags.
Big.
Bags are bad. Empty bags are worse.
Empty bag. Bag's broken, dude. Empty 2 soul. We love it. S plus. Has
Yeah.
Ishtar on it, even better.
Art's bad though.
Yeah,
What's
art's
she
not as
doing?
good.
She's shooting a cannon.
Something like that.
Yeah.
She's shooting
Yeah.
her little Gonder gun.
Yeah.
The gay bulge. Bet.
All right.
Not Ishtar.
On to blue. Dan, it's you.
Alright, so this is on attack. You pump one of your characters, any character, 1500, and then it bonds to a 1/1, 7k vanilla. Right. I don't think this card is really.
This is worse than like all the other bond profiles in trial decks. I actually, I hate it. Yeah, I'm gonna give it. No, the 1500
What's your
power
hand
D
filter?
minus.
What's your hand filter?
Okay, so the 1500 power isn't relevant at your level 0 lineup because you don't need any verses at 0.
I guess.
And then once you reach level 1, there's a better power pump option,
Mm.
which is why you give it an F.
Ew.
'Cause
Bonds
you
to 1/1.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Broken.
Vanilla 1/1.
Yeah,
1/1
pretty
Yeah,
doesn't
at
even have
least
a
at least
filter.
it pumps power, but you probably don't need it.
Yeah.
This is
That's
kind of a shitty TD.
7,500 with that level assist that we saw.
Yeah. TD's not that great.
All right, Ollie.
You got this level 0 mash. During your opponent's turn, if you have another Chaldear Babylonia, this gets 3k power, and it's a Ditch CX salvage. It's fine.
Yeah, this card's like okay as a Ditch
Ditch
CX
CX
salvage,
salvage.
right?
I think that's like
A good
the.
blessing 0.
Yeah,
I don't
like
know.
that.
I don't know about being a good plussing 0.
Well,
But
it doesn't kill anything is the
It
problem.
doesn't kill
Doesn't
anything.
kill
it
anything,
lives.
and then
That's
if you
all you
play
needed
this-
to do is you
You
needed
play
to
this
live.
turn 1, it doesn't even actually live.
So,
It
like,
does.
yeah, it does.
Play another
It's
card in your
4K.
back row with it.
Well, if you
Yeah.
if you have another character, sure.
Mhm.
I'm saying like turn 1, if this is your only
You have a
0.
lot of- You do have a lot of characters that you don't mind playing down because a lot of your level 0s aren't on play effects.
Yeah, you could just like sandbag something to the back row,
Mhm.
drop this baby in the front row.
As a CX Ditch salvage, I think this is like better than average, so I'll give it the B.
It's solid,
Yeah, because I mean, at the end of the day, it's just a Ditch CX.
Yeah,
salvage.
you'd run this if it didn't have the first line of text anyway. If you needed it in this
Is
color.
this like better than Board Games Megamine?
No,
Sort of like
No.
effect.
no,
Isn't that
Choose
like
the
a
runner.
Ditch
No.
1X salvage too?
no. Runner's better than this,
The Megamine's like gonna more reliably plus than this, I think.
even in a meta where there's more
You guys are
chaser.
talking so much shit on runners earlier. 'Cause they
Well,
don't do
yeah.
anything, and now you have a 4K.
I mean, it's contextual, right?
Yeah, because it's about like the fact that
I'd
I
rather
think.
have a 4K than a runner right
Well,
now.
no, the case. Well, it's not always a 4K because the case that we're saying is like you open up. This is your only 0. It's just a 1K.
It's just 1K. You need.
Yeah. Whereas like you open up board
another
games, it's a
4K.
runner. Yeah.
Mhm.
It's always a runner.
Yeah.
It is
Or
always
this
a-
is like has a condition, but I mean it's
And,
still
like-
fine.
And your opponent is forced to overextend to kill your runner a lot sometimes.
Yeah.
Whereas this, it's just 4K.
Next, we back around. Sandy, so you got this guy. I don't even remember this guy's name. He's the guy who's always with Da Vinci, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I actually don't remember his name either.
Some guy. Doesn't look like his card's very good though.
Fate Grand Order
all your
Fates hate
characters
us.
500 in front of him on play. Look at the top card. Put it on the top or bottom. I love scrying, but global 500.
That's
Sorry,
500.
frontal
Front
500. That's
500.
just
Yeah.
not playable enough in my book.
Absolutely not. It
Yeah.
doesn't help you reach any power thresholds. And you're-
Scry. Yes, like
Yeah.
Like D minus just for the
scrying is cheating.
Yeah.
Like is the thing. So
You're also strapped on back row slots. 'Cause
yeah,
you're a standby deck.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sucks.
If you're running big booty mash, you run this guy.
His name's Romani.
Romani. Okay,
Romani.
Romani.
Dr.
I don't care.
Romani, that's right.
Yeah, it's not enough.
Don't care.
All right.
No one does.
Up
Jesus.
next, we've got this Fujimaru. Level 1, 4,500. On play, if you have 2 or more characters with Chaldear Babylonia trait, you can draw a card. If you do, ditch a card. On play, draw ditch. If you have 2 or more other characters.
This is okay.
That's fine, yeah.
On play loot 1, 4,500.
4,500. What did
Yeah,
I
it's a
play
little.
this?
It's a bit
Probably
small.
not.
We usually see this on like the Shiroha changers, right? Like where these are most printed, but like that card like kills itself and becomes something much
Yeah.
better.
Right, something to hold.
Oh.
Like there's also like the memory snow one, but that also gets much.
That also attacks at 55.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd ever run a draw ditch that doesn't do anything else.
Yeah, I don't think it does enough.
Yeah, I think draw ditch is great, but it's not.
It's got to do something else. Not great.
Mhm.
Yeah, or be a level 0. If it was a level
Like-
0, at least
Oh,
it
for yeah, if it was
And
level
then-
0 for sure.
This also has a character condition.
Oh yeah, the character conditions
That's a
dumb.
little rough. That could be rough sometimes.
I mean, the draw ditch is the important part, not the power.
Well, it's
No, this
like
doesn't
what if
gain
you're
power.
what if you're
Its
trying to
condition is to draw a ditch.
it's like the thing where you'd want to play this is like going from 0 into 1. You probably like either lost your board if you're getting to 1 for second or something. You
Mhm.
want to like what if you don't have your combo yet and you're trying to draw into your climax or something or draw into pieces. You don't want to like commit one of your other cards to board, especially if they're like a power on play combo, and then be like, oh, I didn't get my combo. Guess I committed these cards to board.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah, so the character condition's like more relevant. Like, ugh.
Yes.
All right. Leonardo da Vinci, 4500. Jesus. This is placed from hand to stage. You may pay 1, ditch 1, search your library for a Chaldea or Babylonia character to your opponent. Oh, it's drop search. Okay, and then on attack, give another one of your characters 500 power. Level 1 drop search
a
that
level 1 drop switch, yeah.
doesn't
Solid.
do something
It
else.
doesn't. Yeah, its second effect is.
Yeah,
pretty,
the fact that-
mediocre.
When this is stapled to another high power like utility card, okay, I'll be like, okay, level 1 drop search, sure. Like it's not like Rickying at level 1, but like the second effect is garbage.
Yeah.
Mhm. Like the
Leonardo
one-
da Vinci waifu only.
They could have made this like easily a level 0.
Yeah,
500 power pump wouldn't be broken.
I mean we've literally seen like even more broken drop searches. Like we have things like Kokoro drop search,
Spaghetti.
Object 2 rearrange drop searches, like
Or, I
all
mean,
sorts
like,
of shit.
all the level 1 drop searches have been like bombs or 6k on attack.
Yeah, this is just like garbage.
Mhm.
Like this loses power to be able to give 500 somewhere else, but anywhere actually. But
Swinging at 5k is still not that great.
500 power also isn't relevant 90% of the time.
No, not as like an on attack buff at level
Mhm.
1. All right, Vanilla, nobody waste your time. I already talked about it. Dan, you got this one.
It's a 2-1-3k counter.
It's
Ooh.
fine.
It's
But-
It's got Leonardo da Vinci on it.
What other counters can we look forward to, Dan?
1-1 blind stock, a Leafa counter, and the prime card in the set. A 2-1-3k counter that makes your opponent mill 3.
Oh, but
It's
wait.
just better than this.
Yeah, this
So
card
this-
is unplayable.
Makes
This
your-
card, but it makes your opponent mill, yeah.
Solid Doujins.
Dude, Da Vinci's mom's got it going on, dude.
Hell yeah.
No,
It
this
is
is
Da
Da Vinci. Have you never watched Fate? Come on, man.
Yeah,
Gender bend time.
yeah. She took the form of the Mona Lisa.
All right, you
Oh,
got.
that's actually really clever. Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's legit.
That's
what it is.
clever.
That's the fuck. I hate Fate. Go ahead, Ollie.
I got this 3-team mash combo, on play heal, on attack with the pants. Until end of your opponent's turn, this gets 2500 power and bodyguard. It's fine, I guess.
It's a pretty
Not
lame
crazy.
combo.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty lame. I mean, you only need one of it, I guess.
I feel like they were like, we want to put bodyguard in the trial deck because mash, and like the entire trial deck was built around that, and the trial deck sucks because of it.
Well, it goes in with all the mash cards from the booster set because a lot the mash.
Oh,
features from the
so if you want to play
booster
mash,
give stuff to mash.
okay,
or your
so
pump
this
cards,
is
stuff
like
like that.
mash waifu, mash waifu.
Yeah.
Isn't there
Is there like
already
another
another
climax
bodyguard?
combo with this climax or something?
No.
No,
That'd be
Uh,
pretty cool.
you think the set's good?
Isn't there like another like better bodyguard in the set too? Like that's actually a
Mm,
bodyguard.
I don't remember any.
Yeah, I don't know.
Guess
I didn't
we'll
look too
find
long at the
out.
mash shit.
We'll find out.
All right, last card, Andy. This card.
Oh boy, an event. I love events. Circle
it's
on
your
the
favorite
ground.
event.
Hey, it's that scene from Full Metal Alchemist. Look at the 4 cards in your top of your library. Ooh, Mill 4 event.
Yeah.
Solid.
Camera. Camera. C for camera.
Yeah. Let's see.
Andy's gonna sit here with a smug grin on his face. I've really come around on the Mil-4 events. I still think they need a bonder. I still think they need like a bonder or an engine, but
or have this nice little symbol on it that says you can play it off turn.
yeah, being able to play them as counter is like amazing.
You don't have a bonder, but your Chiiri grabs level 1 or higher. So
Oh, okay, so you can like reasonably.
It's got good art.
Yeah, the art's
I mean, yeah, it has Mash's shield on it.
Mhm.
Yes. All right. Well, this trial deck blows.
It's pretty
Oh,
bad,
yeah.
yeah.
Closing thoughts on the trial deck.
We gonna rate the trial deck.
Just
you
get your
Cocutus in the TD.
Gil
just
out
get
of
your
10.
Cocutus.
Gil out of 10.
There's
Yeah,
a thing
it's
called
like-
PCG player. You can go buy your Cocutuses.
Like
Oh, yeah.
you need like 3-4 Cocutus, and then like maybe a Ditch CX salvage.
And
Like
Runner
maybe the
Age.
free runners.
Vanilla Runner.
That's
I guess
about
this
it.
Mash if you want to make Mash waifu.
Sure.
All right.
Sure.
I think that's it for the TD. See you guys in yellow.